Hello and good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are keeping cool during this horrendous heat wave, especially if you're in the Midwestern United States or in Europe, because Europe is also having a horrible, horrible heat wave that's actually like killing people. So that's, ooh, just hope you're staying cool and hydrated. Hey Void, how's it going? Hope your morning is going well. I know it's stampede season up there, so hopefully you're not too bothered by the yeehaws. And hopefully it's not too hectic of a weekend for you. Anyway, today we're going to be playing Slay the Princess. It's a game that I have played before. But I only got a couple of different routes unlocked. I think I did 2 full routes. I can't remember entirely. I only did 4 videos on it, but there's like 18 endings or something. So I was like, oh, why not play it again? Plus, I've been having kind of the itch to play it again. I looked at my previous save file. It's actually almost been exactly 2 years since the last time I played this game, so it'd be fun to go back through it. I'm in concrete, about 3 hours away from the yeehaws. I'm fine. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. Let's meet our princess. There she is. Yeah, see? Like when I go to load game, the last time I played was 2 in the morning on Friday, July 5th, 2024. Which is pretty crazy. Anyway, we're gonna do new game. Also, tell me if I need to turn the game up. It seems kind of quiet to me, but
on a path
I also have my headphones turned a little low.
At the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Johnny Sims, I love your voice. Jonathan Sims, by the way, if you don't know, is the narrator of the Magnus Archives podcast, which, if you haven't heard the Magnus Archives, fucking phenomenal podcast. Especially if you like kind of anthology horror fiction, but also it does develop its own meta plot. The episodes are really short too. They're only like 20 minutes long. So highly recommend. It's a very, very good podcast. All I know about this game is the narrator is insane, the princess is something, and you're confused about everything. That's about right. And the voice of the princess is Nicole Goodnight, who I believe is on the No Sleep podcast, which I have not listened to, so I can't vouch for the No Sleep podcast. But considering its name, I suspect they read creepypasta stories that were posted on r/nosleep on Reddit. Love the Magnus Archives, though some episodes make me feel queasy, like the one about teeth. Yeah. Yeah, it does touch on some of that. Oh, yo, the No Sleep is awesome. Oh, yeah? I need to sit down and just, like, save a couple of episodes and really, like, listen to it.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So we have several options up here. Several options. The end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget this, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolucion. Silently continue to the cabin or turn around and leave. I don't know what I picked the very first time I played this. If I end up making the same choices and I get like the same ending that I got in my Let's Play, oops, that'll be really funny though. Can't someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
So it is horror fiction, but it's more old school horrors. The big one they've read is The Velt on the Nosely podcast. Oh, that's a Ray Bradbury, right? It's also the name of a sick Deadmau5 song. I wish I did, but I don't. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Well, you could also just tell me what it is. What can you tell me about my prize? Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
And you will be promoted to the head archivist of the Magnus Institute, London. It's actually one of my more favorite anthological horrors. Ooh, that sounds sick. Let's see. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
I love how sassy the narrator gets.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything,
No, it just seems
slaying a
rude to
princess is
do.
much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
You know, I hate to agree with the narrator, but he kind of got a point. The end of the world, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
So good and sassy, but he's also very honest. Where he does explain the pragmatism behind this whole situation, which is your job is to kill this princess. Not doing your job is bad, even if your job is a bad thing. Correct. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Except for this princess, apparently.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I'd like to think I'm not very, very evil, and I'm definitely not a nihilist. Me and nihilists are actually on fighting terms. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
And now I feel gross as I feel like I just explained the way the we were just following orders rhetoric that many evil people have used back in the day. I mean, yeah, but... I mean, yeah. You did explain that, but I mean... That's not like a new thing.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
And proceed into the cabin. I had no other options.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Ooh.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I do like a good pristine dagger.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Guess we go into the basement. I love that the cursor changes to you holding
door to
the
basement
dagger.
creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from.
All right, I remembered
wood.
why many people
The
said this
princess
game
really lives here.
may have a
Slaying
theory
her is
that the
probably
hero is
doing
actually
her a
just the
favour.
narrator if he had good morals. I think all the different voices in your head is just the narrator with different morals. That's what I think.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
And Johnny does a very good job at characterizing all of the different voices in your head.
Who's there?
Here she is.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
I can fix her.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No. What gave you that idea? What? No way. Why would you even think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should... Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
It's not voice of the hero. So I just realized one big thing about the scene. Is it that she only has the cuff over one hand and there's clearly two things? Is it that? Or is that she's already in the know of what we're here to do? I'm gonna tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Yeah, but that's not the biggest part. She could get out of this at any time. I don't know. I would assume that there's probably a lock here, and unless she had like a lockpick hiding somewhere, I don't see how she could.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
I'm actually gonna turn on auto advanced text.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Are Are you sure she's not armed?
I'm positive. I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Joke's on you, I can throw the knife. Just yeet it.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
I love the way she sweet talks. Dropping it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need
I know
it.
where the blade is, narrator. You don't have to remind me where it is.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
A relationship? Are you coming on to me? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Too late.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster? If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No, they haven't, actually. My favorite part about this game is the uncanny feeling from the actual pencil drawings, making this seem like a hand-drawn choose-your-own adventure book. That's one of my favorite parts about this, too. I like the sketch style of drawing, like, a whole lot. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of...
Oh, auto-forward time. What does that mean? Huh.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever
Correct.
sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Also correct.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
True.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you?
I don't.
What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Not what she said.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
Figure we start easy.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
I mean, I get it.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
So what I get from the hero and the narrator is that these are the difference between idealism and realism. Yeah. Same. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
That does not answer my question. A relationship. Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
She's right about that. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
I don't like the way you
Her
looked at
sharp
me when you
eyes
said that.
settle on the edge of the blade. She
Well-
isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Yeah, we
She
just
is
cut off her hand at the
sure
forearm.
of it.
You know, a typical Tuesday afternoon. Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Slay the princess. I'm getting you out of here. I'm gonna keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Let's kill her. Why not?
You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck.
Ooh, not the neck.
Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
Finish the job.
With the last bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
The two of you collapse on the floor together, rapidly.
Actually, gonna turn off auto advanced text because it was taking too
somehow
long.
I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder... do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
No, because I know how the game goes. It's gonna
So
loop.
she's convinced she can't die. But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Razor.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
And in
And
the
in the
basement of that cabin is a
Is a
princess.
princess. You're here to slay her.
If you don't, it will be the end of the
It will be
world.
The end of the world.
I think I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
You're wrong.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
No, she isn't. She has a knife.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't. But it turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
This narrator guy is a liar. Narrator guy is a liar. This is more than deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. Like I said, we've just met for the first time, you and I.
You're a damn stinking dirty liar. Yeah, he's an unreliable narrator. Yes, correct, Void. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? We're about to hit an ad. So we'll be back after the ad break. Check my phone during the ad. The people watching on YouTube don't have to deal with the ad breaks. I mean, also, if you sub to my Twitch channel, you also don't have to deal with the ad breaks. I'm just saying. Sleepy. All right, welcome back from the ad breaks, everybody. So I'm doing this one.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Hey, Andy. Andy has entered the room.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
No, it's because you told me she was unarmed when she clearly wasn't.
We did exactly what you said. Sounds to me like you probably had some kind of elaborate nightmare, in which case I shouldn't be held accountable for what supposedly happened. But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
The voice acting is just so good.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
And hey, welcome to Why I Hate the Butterfly Effect.
You know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone...
The movie or the concept?
Right?
Very
If you turn
important
around and
question.
leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else. She just caught us by surprise last time. She can't do that twice. So long as we're careful, we can win this. That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
All she did last time around was stab me to death. How can someone like that end the world? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Most paradoxical concepts honestly agitate me because what is the point of doing time travel with all these rules? Fun? I don't know, you can make up your own rules for time travel. And also, if you just want to ignore paradoxes, you can. Nobody's holding you to play by its strict guideline. Sure, I mean, sci-fi nerds are going to be like, nah, this doesn't make any sense, blah, blah, but fuck them, you know? If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
If anyone's special here, it's her. That was a nasty trick she pulled on us.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
You didn't tell us about her knife last time, though.
That's because she's unarmed. And more than that, it's because there wasn't a last time.
He's a lying liar. See, the biggest paradoxical one is the bootstrap specifically, which is the only one I understand because this guy goes back in time to invent the bootstrap, but in doing so, he locks himself in an infinite loop of going back to invent the bootstrap, because if he doesn't, then his existence doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, but then why would you write a story about a guy going back in time to invent the bootstrap? That sounds like a pretty boring story to me, personally. But also, I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying, yeah, but also you can just ignore that if you wanted to. You could just say, oh, that's a different reality in which he infinitely goes back in time. Cool thing about fiction is you could just make shit up. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Oh, and don't get stabbed while you're at it.
All she did last time around was stab me to death. How can someone like that end the world?
She just can. But she's still only a princess. You're fully up to the task you've been given, so long as you remember that.
That's
Right.
all.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to
That's
look
true,
out for
cheated.
this time. We know to be careful.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Proceed inside. Into the cabin. Inside the cabin.
The interior of the cabin
Whoa.
is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken
Whoa.
boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
This whole cabin is different from last time.
Very different.
And with the cheated, we now have added pessimism to the party. I don't know if it's so much pessimism as it is cautiousness.
Maybe that's because
Maybe.
you haven't actually been here.
I don't
I
know.
hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Yes, I have been.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough
Hi,
in here
Andy.
without all
Hello.
this extra noise.
I'm streaming, buddy. Approach a mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
You change
You
the
know how
environment in
ridiculous
real
you are
time.
now. But it was there a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Might as
You
well
take
grab the blade.
from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
Yeah, everything looks jagged because she's the razor
The
now.
air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Nope, don't like that. Don't like that her voice is that different.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah,
Oops. Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
Yeah, because her hands are
If she
swords.
sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Please, can I have an option to throw the knife? God, so many options. If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you?
What? No! No, I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent
I wonder if that's-
princess trapped here for no reason.
I wonder if that's an intentional reference to The Happening, where Mark Wahlberg's character was like, or no, the old lady was like, "You're going to kill me, weren't you?" And Mark Wahlberg just goes, "What? No, lady, no." It's so bad.
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
It's the can effect on the voice that's what's making it sound creepy, yeah.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
Except that she does.
But you know who is armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job.
But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and tried to kill me and I cut his neck open and then he stabbed me in the heart and we both died looking in each other's eyes, well, surely I would remember that.
Well, you just described what happened in very clear detail, so...
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen.
Except that it did,
Look, it's like
and I
the two
have
of you are
video
working
proof.
Together on this, aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
But that's exactly what happened, so you do remember it.
Would I just lie?
Yes.
Lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
Yes.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count.
Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence.
Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh?
That's not what I'm doing, though.
Silly little Birdface thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything.
She called me Birdface. What the
Tell me to get rid
fuck?
of all the knives I don't even have.
That's so
All he
mean.
gets to wave one around right in front of me. I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
Well, first of all, you called me Birdface, which is just mean.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her? We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
Well, yeah, you probably just got a jousting helmet type deal.
You're acting
Exactly.
like you are. My entire world is at risk. Then maybe.
Well,
you should
no,
behave with a
actually,
little
we're
more
bird.
humility.
We're a bird
A bit
person.
of self-deprecation would go a long way.
But we could be a bird person with a helmet. That'd be pretty cool.
No, I have my dignity. Fine, and will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife? And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
I don't like that you said that.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death.
By the way, sorry I keep yawning. I woke up super early today after going to bed super late last night.
Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Prove to them. Prove that you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
But it's not zero. But what if you're hiding it somewhere secret?
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What kind of princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret. Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
See, you're just being so weird right now.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious. Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you slashed my throat last time.
That doesn't sound like me.
I think I've said my piece at this point. I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
Okay, again, I have a bigger personal thing of just why don't we just throw the knife? Kind of just a bigger throwing knife. Well, because that's not a guaranteed hit on like the pointy bit. You could always just hit her with the handle of the blade by throwing it. Okay, fine. I'm coming closer to free you. You better not try anything.
Of course I won't.
Against your better judgment, you walk across the room to within arm's reach of the princess. I don't like the way you said within arm's reach. You hear the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
The sound of the stabbing legitimately jump scared me. Oh, sorry. I meant to hit accept on the message that got auto-modded, but I accidentally hit deny. If you just want to send it again, and I'll accept it this time. The word bitch is like really heavily like auto-modded.
Whose meat? Not ours, right?
No, it's our meat.
Hers, at first.
If we throw it hard enough, it'll hurt a lot. Cursed auto-mod.
Then yours. Your neck, specifically.
Ah, not my neck again.
Again?
Really?
Hehe.
Hee.
You collapse to the ground, your vision swimming as you attempt to focus on her bloody blade and the limp sack of flesh that was once her arm.
I love that she hee-heed, but also this is disgusting.
You're going to die now.
And with a quick jerk of her elbow, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3, The Arms Race.
You're on a path in the woods.
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every
We're not
time.
even in woods, we're in like a
starting in the
field of
fucking
needles.
cabin.
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
There's a mirror.
I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore.
The voice of the hunted. Okay, new voice.
What's the point of fighting
Oh,
if she's
another
just
new
going to
voice.
win every time? It hurts being sliced to pieces. We're better off just sitting up here and doing nothing.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
This is our third time.
This is our third?
Thank you, hero.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction.
Well,
right?
I didn't... Well, I get... Actually, I guess it did fail last time. I thought I stabbed her.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched.
We take it.
Okay, sure.
I guess
the
we
blade
take it.
Before letting me finish telling you it's there, it will be. This feels right.
Oh, sorry.
Keep our senses
Now I've realized that it's
sharp.
not just a narrator doing different voices, it's generally several of the same guy reading the same choose your own adventure. Correct. Hang on, I need to reply to this message. But yeah, it's all the voices are different aspects of our personality.
That's right. We've got to be able to win eventually.
And what if we never do?
So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
Yeah, there's not precisely a way down. There is a mirror in the way, though. There's a big old mirror that you said isn't actually there, but it is.
You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
Approach a mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror.
Because I am.
It doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Let's just move it out of the way without looking.
The narrator is
I'm
just,
sure
well, I
we
want the
all
story to go
look
correctly,
awful
so I'll just keep
after
going back to the
dying
beginning until everything goes the right way. And the cheated is like, I am upset about this, so I'm just going to get through the story as fast as possible. It's one of my favorite aspects, is that all the different personalities.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this
And like,
mess.
especially when cheated realized that he can also just move the story forward. I can't remember if the other voices can do that to the same degree. Me at the end of a work shift.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising. It was never there. Just an illusion. Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the
Whee!
basement stairs. They are smooth and flat.
We go down the
metallic,
concrete
an
slide.
unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Your body tumbles onto the basement
Hi,
floor,
baby.
and the form of the princess comes into view.
I love that
standing
she's more
distance.
angular.
She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Fun for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over again.
Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Thank you, Bear Grylls.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once. Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
Oh, so now you're letting
The
on.
past isn't real. There's only here and now. Your internal bickering is
Ugh.
cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like
Ew.
torn sleeves.
That's
The
so
chain
gross.
clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
Me too. Oh, that's I'm gonna try flirting with her. She has swords for arms and we don't. We're panicking. We're going to fight her and we're gonna have to stiff up her lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. Oh, she wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. All these ideas suck. Think up something better. Oh, that's easy. I'm gonna try flirting with her.
I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you.
But Johnny, I like her.
world if you
I can
don't stop
fix her. I can fix her. How exactly? Don't know. Haven't thought that far ahead. But I'm pretty sure I can fix her. Despite the swords for arms.
Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
I mean, we don't have to, but I want to.
I'd rather not.
It's not like she wants us anyway.
I'm fine with it. Let's see where this goes.
But Johnny, she's exactly, Void. That's what I'm saying. Listen, sure, maybe she wants to kill us, but also, have you considered Princess Hot? I'm just saying. I know you want to kill me, but has anyone told you how gorgeous you are?
A rosy blush flushes in the princess's cheeks.
Yeah.
A wide grin cuts across her face.
And we got a little bit of Riz.
You're the only person I know, so that's a first. You're sweet. I like you. You're also gorgeous.
I mean, the kind of sword arms and the skin is gross, but still hot. Yep, exactly.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
Still gonna kill you, though.
Or not.
At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
Oh, broken.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing. She skewers you.
Ow.
Ow.
Yeah. Took the word right out of my mouth.
What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit?
Ah!
What matters is that
The smitten is here.
she's even said as much. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
Broken, you're depressing me.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Oh, well, thank you for appreciating my brain.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
As long as we keep moving.
We'll win her heart eventually.
Oh, great. So it's going to get even more crowded. Even more deluded voices that think we might stand any kind of chance.
Hey, we're not deluded. Don't talk about my friends like that, my friends being me.
Come on, show me something new.
She has swords for arms. We don't. Oh God. Oh boy. We're try to appeal to her authority. No, we're fighting her. Obviously. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
We just have to hit her harder.
She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh. Just panic. Flee.
Ooh, the paranoid.
Skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes. We can't give up.
Okay, let's go again.
Again.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels.
Ooh, another voice.
She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
See? We're getting better.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
She skewers you.
We're getting
Oof.
close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time.
She has so many swords coming out of her arm.
Right. One last time. That's all we need.
Also, her teeth are now needles.
None of this is working. Think.
She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Yeah, we tried. Chapter 4, Mutually Assured Destruction.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the window?
Over my dead body.
There's so many of us now. It's like a party in my brain.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
See, the smitten gets me.
Sure, I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Yeah, tell the narrator off.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only...
It's more of a slide.
Yeah, we know.
Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Thank you.
You sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Itchy, my leg is itchy.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Yes.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Okay.
Do you gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
Oh, don't be like that.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red
Uh-oh.
beams of raw meat as it
Uh-oh.
stretches.
Uh-oh.
Then it
This is not good.
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats
Less hot,
furiously
less
at the
hot.
edge of her chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit!
My thoughts exactly.
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
Okay, the smitten, you have lost me.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
The perfect woman, all sorts.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
Probably not.
That looked painful. How is she still alive?
She has a heart.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
I mean, it's a video game. It's all fake and made up, man.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate it.
I mean, she is the perfect woman to a man's mindset of swords and a woman who can kick her ass. I don't know. At some point, you stop becoming, or stop being a... I mean, she's not a human anymore, so... I suppose now she's just a creature indiscernible of gender? I don't know.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
All right,
I need to empty my
What
mind.
just happened? It's so quiet.
Whoa, now in the regular basement. Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act, and yet through that inaction your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. You do not get to see each other die. Something has taken her away and has left something else in her place. You do so. Gaze into my reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are in alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You are at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Just notice the fact that you are heavily decayed. I did die several times. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What do you... solitary lights, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Good point. Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But you were always the prince. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
I mean, a little bit. Why do I find this surprisingly awesome? Because it is. This game is fucking phenomenal. The writing is so good. And the whole thing of it is, you got to remember, this is a love story. This is not just weirdness for the sake of weirdness. At the core of this game, it's a love story between you and the princess. And also, like, life itself, I don't know, it's very interesting. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
So, after three more vessels, we get one of the endings. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how many endings there are, but it's a set amount. You can't just do infinite combinations of routes and stuff. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess and stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh, that's the history. I want to just make a save file. You're on a path in the woods. At the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
By the way, I got an achievement, so that razor ending for that specific bit, that's a brand new one to me. I did not get the full razor path. Let's see here. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolucion.
That's the spirit.
So for counting, not reading, there's 13. 13 endings? Damn.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed. Alright, so this set of chapters, I'm just going to go straight forward.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Just like straight
The
through,
air is stale
kill
and
her.
musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
And she's not talking through a tin
Don't
can,
let it fool
because
you.
she's not
It's
swords.
all part of the manipulation.
At least in this one. Continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs.
Hello,
and lock
ma'am.
eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Nuh-uh. Seal my nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
I hate this. This just makes me feel bad. This drawing just makes me feel bad, man.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
No, I know better.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Because we did?
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Oh, you naive fool. You didn't double tap. Exactly.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
I don't know about that one, narrator. That's bullshit. Let me out of here.
What's done is done. And there's no going back now. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just going to stay here forever, right?
I mean, we kind of have to. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Okay, maybe I'm not happy, and I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here, though you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
This wonderful abyss of nothing. Yeah, I'm not quite happy with that, narrator.
There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we'd die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You'd better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die. I'm not risking death over your weird hunch. Anything to get out of this hell. You're right. I didn't like the idea. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing for at least a little while longer. Anything to get out of this hell.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Oh, that's gross.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
Nice knowing you. Chapter 2, The Spectre.
You're on a path in the
Ooh.
woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Gonna hit the save file. But I killed myself. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time.
True, she surprisingly put up no fight.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, she won't be a problem.
She won't, yep. Honey, I'm
The
home.
interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
That is a nice table.
The blade is your implement. You'll need. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time.
No, I'm getting like a haunted house feel at this
I've
one.
been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Yeah, now we get to see Ghost Princess. Approach a mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door.
It's a nicer table than last time. Yeah, it
There
is.
isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand again. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's
There's
gone.
always a mirror.
Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Take the
You take
blade.
the blade from the table.
I don't
It
think
will
we're going to be able to
difficult
stab
slay
a
the
ghost.
princess and save the world without a weapon.
All right. Before we enter the basement and try to stab a ghost, it's time for the midstream break. So, go refill on your beverages, use the restroom, grab a snack if you feel so inclined, and I will see you in just a few short moments. So, see you in a few. And welcome back from the break. Hope you refilled on refreshments, got some snacks, did all the things. Also, a new song title added to the long list of song titles. Princess Made of Swords. So that may be a potential song that you, Shadow Sense song that you hear at some point. So I'll be on the lookout, I guess. Anyway, let us get back to our princess slaying. Or princess laying. I don't think laying the princess is an option, but enter the basement.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell.
Well, thank you.
Everything is
Well, thank
coated
you.
in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent.
'Cause she's a
Who's
ghost.
here? Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure.
She's haunting the
Guess we'll
place.
just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the
There
top of a
she
head
is.
appears from underneath the floor.
Ghost princess.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost!
Right? She is weirdly cute.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
I don't know, cold, probably like possess us or something.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Yes, please give me notes.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
That would get me.
So she has
Listen,
a
I'm
body.
just admitting that would
She's
get me,
right
okay?
there.
Okay?
That means we could kill her again.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. If I could, I would smooch a ghost. And the princess ghost, I would smooch. Wait and see how things play out. Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see how things play out. Actually, no, I said this run I'm just gonna go forward and stabbing.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade.
Wait, but like this is a reasonable answer. It's a corpse ride all over again.
It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
Maybe a bit of a hot take. I don't like the Princess Bride, or the, not, I don't like the Corpse Bride. I like the Princess Bride. The Princess Bride is great. I don't like the Corpse Bride. I think it's a very underwhelming movie.
You're adorable when you're confused.
Oh, well, thank you.
But I didn't say you could touch me.
Okay, that's scary.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
Well, I'm supposed to kill you again, but seeing as you're a ghost. If I knew I'd have to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different?
You don't look dead, killer.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
No, I don't like the movie, but the one big song of Die Die, We All Pass Away is a great time. I don't think I remember that song. I haven't, truth be told, I haven't watched that movie in almost 20 years, which is a weird thing to say, but like, yeah, I haven't watched it in a very long time, so maybe my opinion would change, but I remember watching it a few times and just like not vibing. I don't know. I don't know what it is about it.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I forget its actual name. It's the one explaining how the Corpse Bride came to be. That's when the main character, doesn't he get pulled into like the afterlife at some point? I know doesn't someone go down to the afterlife and like, because I know there is a big musical sequence in there. Because it was in all the fucking trailers. Yeah, I can't remember.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are.
Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts? Slay the princess harder. You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me?
A boring question with an easy answer. Nothing. She's dead. Dead things can't hurt us.
Yeah, main guy Victor gets pulled down, and then the bone man with the bowler hat sings a vague story about the Corpse Bride. That's the one.
That's for me to know, and for you to wonder about. Maybe I can't do anything to you.
Yeah, because I remember all the trailers had it like, it was like the story of a man, a woman, and a murder most foul, or some shit like that.
See?
Or maybe I can rip your heart out.
You could do that.
Who's to say, really?
I don't like the uncertainty here. I don't know what to do or who to trust.
What do you want from me?
I want you to make things right. I want you to set me free.
This place won't let me leave, but you seem to come and go as you please. So help me out. Let me in. And maybe all of this can be water under the bridge.
Remember, you owe me.
Maybe we should have just left her here. Maybe we should still just leave her here. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything?
Good question.
Hasn't gotten out and can't get out are two very different things. It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice. Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
You're telling me I can let this ghost princess in me?
Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
I'm weighing my options here. Maybe I let the ghost princess in me. Great, now the whole world knows I'm thirsty for ghosts.
Now is Isn't that an interesting
Remains
thought?
of the Day. That's the name of the song.
We could
Okay.
finally bring her
Perhaps
face
after
to
stream, I'll
face
give it
with
another
you.
listen because I haven't heard it in a very long time.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
I skipped dialogue. I'm sorry. Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. Wonder what she would have to say to the one that wants her dead so badly. What if I say no?
Try it. See what happens.
I personally don't think that's a good idea to let the ghost lady possess you when you're holding a knife. Oh, I didn't even think about the part that I have a knife in my hand.
Don't like how she said that. It sounds dangerous. Is anything dangerous if we can never really die? Look, you and the princess clearly have a history, and that history clearly involves death. But aside from some horrifying implications, I don't care what's already happened between the two of you. And you don't know that you can never really die. Maybe you could only come back once. And even then, there are fates that come close to death in their terror.
That's
What
true.
a strange thing to say. Isn't the turn of phrase, fates worse than death? There are no fates worse than the finality of death. Anyone who says otherwise is a fool.
If I let you in, do I still get to be in control?
There's only one way to find out.
That's not an answer to my question.
That's not very reassuring. What's another voice rattling around in here? We'll be fine. It's pretty crowded already, wouldn't you say? She's not exactly friendly. Neither is he. I'm being perfectly respectful considering the stakes of the situation. Don't push my goodwill.
The answer is no.
Of all the people you could have been, why did you have to be you?
The princess passes through you, a chill rippling along your skin, a disappointed sigh echoing in your ears. You turn and face her as she hovers between you and the stairs. Spectral tears streak down her cheeks as she places a translucent hand on your chest. It feels cold, but otherwise...
Is she about to rip my heart out? She about to rip my heart
Are
out?
we doing the right thing? Why do I feel so sad? Don't let her get to you. It doesn't matter. Somehow, soon, this too will be over, and we'll move on to something new. I feel her dark-rimmed eyes fall to the floor as she speaks.
I feel like you all keep forgetting that. It was the last part of his dialogue.
I never wanted to have to hurt anybody. It's not who I wanted to be.
The tears on her cheeks vanish.
You don't have to hurt me.
She lifts
You don't
her
have to
head,
hurt me.
sorrow
You don't have to hurt me.
replaced with wrath,
Ma'am,
staring
ma'am,
into you
think about
with
this.
fiery
You don't have to hurt me.
But I guess you've turned me into something worse.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then...
Uh-oh.
Yes?
She's doing it.
Nothing happens. Are you sure about that?
Oh.
Something should have happened. And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Did you miss? Step
You do
away.
your best to pull away, but it's as if her arm, embedded in your body, is rooting you in place.
Leaving so soon.
You can't
No.
be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize.
Oh, is she
what
forcefully
it
possessing me?
is. A horrific splintering,
Whoa.
the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
Okay, don't like that.
She's real now.
That's not chill.
If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
Slay the princess.
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound. But it's too little, too late. In her hand, you realize she clutches your
The
steel
achievement I got is
heart.
called Heartbreaker, and it's like there are fates.
Unsettling there.
Ah, shit. Hang on. Let me open up the Steam app real quick, because the achievements don't show up on screen long enough for me to get a full read. Boom, 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 boom. My achievements. There we go. Their fate's worse than death. Are we sure that's the one? No, okay, so the achievement says there are worse fates to suffer than a broken heart.
Did we get her?
But also, you're correct. There are fates worse than death.
Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
I'm afraid you'll never know.
Oh,
As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3, The Wraith.
You're on a path in the wood, and here we go again. Off to slay her again.
I don't like that they're spider
The
webs.
deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
Because we are.
Come on, let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer.
Hey, Cheated is back. Yeah, he is.
And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start?
That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work.
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Okay, so you've already been here. Twice, even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory.
Go ahead, poke those holes,
Nobody here
narrator.
is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess. Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that?
Because we were in an endless abyss.
Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
Exactly.
That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending. The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy. Well, were you happy?
No.
Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful.
Ugh.
Yes, and then she killed us.
Even though she was already dead. This is all fake.
Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real. Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish. All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
I'm with the cold on this one. And why should we help you? All you're going to do is lock us away forever again. You're the same narrator we met on the other loops. You were quick to accept that we've been here before. We've killed her, we've been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. Might as well do it now. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option. There's something else we haven't tried. Turn around and leave. I will do a run where we just leave. Or we do nothing. Hey, same
If I had
narrator.
to make a wager, I'd say yes and no.
Actually, wait, that narrator line does make a
That's
point.
a hedge, not a wager. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
We talk about the whole multiple worlds thing, but the voices are still the same other than the narrator.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves.
Correct.
He's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us. They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
And why should we help you? All you're going to do is lock us away forever
Tell
again.
you what, I won't do that. I promise.
I don't believe that.
Oh yeah, sure, that changes everything. I mean, he did promise, and you believed him.
What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option.
And she finds a way out on her own.
Ugh, of course she does.
So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right? No, it's strictly worse. But she can't kill us out here. Why would staying out of killing distance be worse if she's getting out regardless?
So I had a moment. He's an unreliable narrator because the narrator is different each time. That's why he doesn't believe the changes. No, I'm pretty sure he is the same narrator explicitly. He just acts like he isn't.
Because it's cowardly, for starters. And because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong. More rules, more rhetoric. Since when is there a wrong way to slay her? I'm sick of it. Makes me want to end the world out of spite.
Me too, a little bit cheated, a little bit. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
I accept that it
Those little
will.
voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating. How convenient, everything always comes back to what you want us to do. I'm sick of him. Makes me want to end the world out of spite. On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. I'd like to see what that does to him.
Ooh, me too. I would like to see that. Might as well go to the
Continue down
cabin.
the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
And I hope he does. Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will.
Entered the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far.
Hey
into the
narrator,
distance.
there's no blade
Curtains
for us
billow
to
out
grab.
from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving.
There is a
everything
mirror,
forward.
however.
The only furniture of note is... That's strange.
The mirror
What's
at the end of the
strange?
hallway?
Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Not really. Let's pretend there's a mirror at the end of this hallway, and that right now we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement. The way to the basement. Don't you mean door? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening. What are the odds she's waiting for us right behind it? If I were running a bullshit factory, it's what I'd do. Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement. He can't see the mirror. The knife is gone, defying his expectations. Who the hell is calling the shots here?
Great question.
He's calling the shots. That's how reality works.
Approach a mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation.
God, I love the
chill
term
wind grazing
gaping
your
maw
ankles
for,
as
like,
it gently
big
pushes you
entrance.
forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway.
I'm such a sucker for a
Can't
toothy
shake the
or
feeling
gaping
that you're
maw,
being watched.
which sounds horrible out of context.
We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over.
But what if I was shivering with anticipation?
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there. Here we
Wipe
go.
the mirror clean.
Reach your arm forward into the
And then
pitch
we
black
fall.
of the opening. Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
I thought we would fall.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts.
Show me the radar.
Bones
Oh.
snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Too many teeth. Too many teeth.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right. I thought maybe you'd seen what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over. Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me. And for what? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse. Well, maybe a lot worse.
That's too many teeth. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want to know what that mouth do.
Going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
No, please. No.
And
Ow.
You get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
I say we let her do it. It's something different.
Listen, Cole, you have a point, but that's no.
Do we even have a choice? You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade? Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Look, we're even now. I killed you and then you killed me. Water under the bridge, right?
And you think that's even? How adorable. But I think you forgot about the part where you tried killing me again. If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger.
I don't want to become a passenger. Would possessing me be against my wills make you no better than me? You don't have to be evil. You don't have to do this. I'm a victim in all of this too, you know.
And sometimes victims become the same as their victimizers. Just because someone hurt you doesn't mean you get a free pass.
And now that is a good lesson to take away.
You should be grateful that I still have a use for you. Being mine is more than you deserve, really. Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all
I don't like it.
limbs
I don't like the Wraith.
curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
I liked her better when she was a ghost.
Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
I hate the thought of that.
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here?
Yeah, exactly.
Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us? Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Oh, we just got swallowed.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
Because I am wrong.
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Oh!
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your
The
ankle
sound
is
effects are
blinding.
so good.
Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. There's another option, you know. Don't help either of them. Flip the table. That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss.
Ooh.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. Because I know you feel it too.
Throw your body into the abyss.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
I won't let you do that.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge.
God, the writing is so good.
The nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing. It's just a step away.
Even if you throw yourself into the abyss, you still lose.
You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward.
Into the oblivion we go.
Why do you hate me?
I don't hate
A
you.
thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall.
Truthfully, I don't hate the princess. This I hate, though.
What an end. But at least it's ours. An empire of frigid nothing. don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now?
Do we just fall endlessly
I wanna
forever?
know what he thinks happens now.
Because he hopped to another reality.
And why is that?
Because he's an asshole. And my friend Steve, Steve.
He's gone. But
Terminal velocity ceases and you feel a something, a mass, a growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
You're being absorbed. But you don't answer her before she's gone, and you feel a resistance underneath your feet once more. Memory returns.
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's gonna be okay, just trust me.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. It's going to do something to us. I can feel it. You don't need to comfort them.
Approach a mirror. You approach a
I
mirror.
don't like that silence.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to
Got a
bring
point
me
there.
carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
There is a hurt that dwells in them, but they are not me. They are thoughts and perspectives. They are feelings that inform my being. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I cannot be as I was before. There are new spaces that I must fill.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
The writing is so fucking good, dude. I can't get
feels
over it.
correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Hi, Andy. Hi, Andy. Hello. Welcome back. I am still streaming.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed,
It is nice to see you.
but in this moment, all I want is to know myself.
You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. Or the same question, but why? To say thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. We're back to chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, we've done this song and dance. Forget this. I'm not doing
Are you
this.
serious? No, you have to do it.
Turn around and leave.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nope. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this
You
path
tricky bitch.
also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Just gonna save it for posterity. Turn around again and leave again.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Sounds like a them problem. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally
That's so
one for
funny.
superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Oh yeah, well I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm gonna keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus
Oh
on
my
your
God,
surroundings,
many
you start
cabins.
to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction,
Infinite
there is a
cabins.
path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Wait, what's going on?
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
I mean, yeah, a little bit.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Chapter 2, The Stranger. Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here
Yep,
to
we've done
slay
this.
her.
Yep, okay, head into the cabin now where I'm definitely going to slay that princess. Ooh, I like that there's like a wall out there. If I can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying here in the woods forever.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot
Oh.
go further astray.
Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now where I'm definitely going to slay that princess.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you. A warning before you go any further. She will lie.
She will
We're
lie,
stuck
she will
going
cheat,
in
blah, blah,
there.
blah.
Maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Guess I'll go to the cabin.
The cabin interior is...
Whoa!
A
Whoa!
confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across
Look at that
what's
parallax.
almost the same space.
That's cool as shit.
But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
The blade is your implement.
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet,
My thought exactly,
throw it out the
contrarian.
window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that, but when everything here is so wrong.
Yeah, narrator, have you seen this? Where, like, it parallax scrolls?
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Yeah, what if we just go insane?
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
You don't know that.
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
Got a
I'm
point.
not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
You're lying to me. I know there's a mirror here.
This isn't a wall. You reach forward and rub your hand, but there was
Every
a mirror
time,
a second,
damn it.
and now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
I'm not gonna take the sword or the blade. Just gonna go to the basement.
The door to the basement creaks
Oh
open,
boy, we got some
revealing a web of branching
non-Euclidean
staircases
geometry
all
going on.
Identifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get. Your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
Well, some of them do go down,
Yeah,
but
it
some of
has a
them also
sickening,
go up and sideways.
almost sludge-like miasma to it. The kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once.
Ugh.
Odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
I hate the idea of
The
that.
princess lives here. Slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Oh.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you.
Same.
Don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon.
Nope,
But
we
already
left
tried
this.
turning
We
around
left the
and
blade
leaving,
back
didn't
up.
we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
I'm gonna take the harsh stairs to the left.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs, until there's nothing left in them to feel. The air around
Oh,
you grows
God,
cold
these got
the further you
jagged.
progress. At first, a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes feel like blocks of
Oh,
ice.
even more
Your breaths
jagged.
puff out in clouds of condensed
Icy.
vapor. You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill. You slowly lose sense of yourself
Uh-oh.
the further you go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Alright, we're about to hit an ad break, so I'm just gonna go ahead and open up the pause menu while we wait for the ad to roll. Do 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 Steve. Do 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 Steve. Do 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 Steve. Ten seconds remaining in the ad break. And we're back from the ad break. Welcome back.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced
I like that the drawings are getting way simpler.
and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
And hey, we're back in the long quiet. Oh, no, never mind, actually.
Skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
No.
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
Yeah, what?
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Yeah, did we forget all the MC Escher stairs we just went down?
You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching you stare at me for a long, long time.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. I don't think she likes us. Wouldn't you be skeptical of someone stumbling in here if you were her? We lost ourselves the second we stepped into this place. I don't know how long she's been here, but I can't imagine it would be easy for her to trust anyone.
I mean, yeah,
Those eyes.
you're right.
They're so sharp. It's just deception. Don't buy into it. You can do this.
It's okay.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes
Uh-oh.
I get lost here too.
As the
Uh-oh.
princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her,
We're going into full mindfuck territory.
Do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
Put her back together.
Have you been here before? Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until...
We couldn't turn around and leave anymore.
Until? It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll just get right on that, and on the pretending that I didn't see what I saw.
A job to do here, and you need to do it now. Oh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
I like your thinking. Oh, why are these all the same? That's weird. There's more of you now.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin? There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
Nope, now there's three of
She
you.
fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? We could always start by retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs.
I'd prefer not.
That's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me?
What, like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
True, there's 4 of you now.
I don't remember what it was like.
And several of me, I think. I don't know how many of me are there.
To you?
What's your name?
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really. You can call me Princess, if you'd like. Princess.
Cute.
It doesn't matter. I've been down here for so long. What's the point of a name if there's no one around to use it?
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you.
And do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
Everything you've heard about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything, starting with you.
I don't like that
This
voice.
is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this.
What if
How
no?
do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
What if we make it even worse, sir? I guess I'll do this one.
Wait, that's not right.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought.
Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Uh-oh. We're going on a trip.
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this...
You said it. It's a kaleidoscope.
Do you not have anything
Whoa.
witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
I don't like that drawing.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is
No,
happening
it's
at
just
the
a
same
spiral
time?
of flesh.
It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
Oh. Goodbye, narrator.
falls apart. I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
Oh, this is... oh.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable to listen to that.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
I mean, technically we did.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Quite late.
Please.
It's going to be okay. And they got absorbed. When everything is possible, nothing is. The illusion of choice. Ooh, that's a nice achievement. You'll never know if she hears her reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Approach a mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Ugh. Ugh. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. At the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. Well, they do.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
You know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Okay, cool. That's a new vessel that I've brought to her, the
You're
stranger.
on a path in the woods. And at the
Just
end
gonna
of that
mark down all
path
the vessels
is
that
a
we
cabin.
brought.
And in the basement of that cabin is
We've
a
brought her the
princess.
razor, we've brought her the wraith, and we have brought her the stranger. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save it, and I think this is where I'm gonna end the stream for today. Normally I would go at least one more, but my brother Beowulf is coming over later, and then we're gonna go see Supergirl in theaters later today. So, thank you guys for dropping by and watching Slay the Princess. We will play more of this at some point. I want to try to get like the full ending. When I did the Let's Play, I didn't get like the full ending. Like I said, I only did the 4 videos, so yeah, we'll see what goes on. As for next week's schedule, I think there's only going to be one stream next week, and that's probably going to be on Sunday. That's all I know as of now. There might be a Gorilla stream on Wednesday or Thursday, depending on whether or not work gives me overtime. So, yeah, we'll do that. As far as like upcoming games that I want to play on stream, the 2 in mind that I have right now, they're really, really long ass games. I want to play Metaphor ReFantasio and Persona 3 Reload on stream. And I know those are very, very long games, but the idea is to play those and then like we'll have like breaks in between, so it's not just those games ad infinitum, you know. I'll be sure to sprinkle in other games in between. Also, Cult of the Lamb Woolhaven. I put out that teaser about Cult of the Lamb coming back, and I haven't brought it back up yet. So yeah, Sunday we'll probably either start Persona 3 Reload, or we'll play more Slay the Princess, and then the Gorilla stream Wednesday or Thursday, or both, depending on, again, whether or not I get overtime, will be Cult of the Lamb Woolhaven. So, yeah, just be on the lookout for that. Of course, I post all my schedules on all my socials. I try to post them every Sunday. You go to linktree/ShadowSense. I'm a partner with W Energy, so if you go to w.gg and use code ShadowSense, you get 10% off your order. If you want to listen to my new album, Shadow Sense Must Die, you can go to ffm.to/Shadow Must Die. And let's see if anybody is live to go raid. And as the frame rate takes a massive shit on itself. My favorite thing. Okay. And it does not look like anybody is live, so we will be foregoing the raid. And eventually I'll have an end screen made so it's not just me waiting several seconds while I end the stream so the stream doesn't get cut off abruptly. Yeah. So yeah, just keep an eye out on my schedules or on my socials for the schedule for next week. And until then, I'll see you then. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now. Goodbye. Have a good one. Stay safe this weekend, by the way. It's a 4th of July weekend and Stampede if you're in Canada. So just stay safe. Have a good one.